back with another one. We down one bum and initiated another one. But he gonna be here late. Talking about my boy P. Long. But you know, me and Scrub is holding it down. Soon you ain't gonna see the man that's taking your life after he take your wife. Facts. We got a good show for you. We got a lot of goddamn topics. We got some great news. Man, fill it up. Fill it up. Hit that like button. Share it out. Let's get people involved. If it's 6 p.m., then it's the Dragon Den. Boss! Let's get it cracking, y'all. Check out that intro.
Yeah. It's him. You're now tuned into the dopest. It's him. Wanna wait, drag, and stay in the latest fashion. You think it's a game till we start clashing. War zone where I'm from, bullets like magic. 2K on your head, that's a backseat. I could put a END to all you lanes, whether outside or in the crib. On the game, limit tech with the best system. PlayStation for the staycation, Nintendo Switch for your wisdom. New level, whatever you want, you been on it. It's only one way to support it. Binge on it, never lag. Whip your ass with hella swag. Keep a cigar lit, I'm the victim with the class. You thinking you can toy with limit tech when you boys been? How you breaking your joystick? Who been feeding you poison? If you win your fort tonight, tune in to the Brooklyn Night Forecast and 108 Dragons.
Finish him.
Ha ha, you know what it is. Happy Saturday, suckers! That's my Michael Jackson Thriller laugh. What's good? I see it, Crispy Bomb. Hey, yo, I see my people. Tarzan over there on Twitch TV. Go over there, check out his work videos. That's Super G's brother. And my boy Super G said he's returning. Return to the gang. He's outside with it. Go check my man workout videos. And if you in the California area and you need to get worked out, no Diddy, you can hire my boy. Get your fat ass in training. Let's get it. Woo! Because if I was out there, I'd be in my Arnold Schwarzenegger shape. Facts. Facts. Yo, what up, man? You already know what it is. You see, we down one bum. Well, we raise you one bum. It's poker status. It's my man. No, I got my man with me, man. My man always hold me down.
What's up? What's up?
He's the reason I got divorced. I ain't want him to steal my wife. It's my man, my brother from another mother, man. Woo. AKA my highest recruit. Scrub to the nurse.
Hey,
What
what's
up,
going
son?
on? Yeah, glad to see everybody. It's another Saturday. We got a good topic. We got some good games to talk about, some messy little news drama as well. So shout out to everybody that's watching us. And make sure to like and share it out.
Yeah,
You know,
please,
Lemon
man.
said he's doing some giveaways for the year.
Yeah.
So you got to be a member. You got to like and subscribe.
That's
share
right.
it out. Let's
Share it
have
out.
fun.
Let's
And
get to
get
it.
in the chat. We want to talk to y'all too, not just us talking to each other. We
That's a
talking to
fact.
y'all too.
That's
So
a
let's
fact.
get it.
Yo, listen, man. Let me shout out to somebody in the chat, man. Somebody special, man, who been supporting for a good long time. My man Music was in here an hour ago. Yo, I was in here just setting up and things, and the chat lit up, and I said, who the fuck is in here? It was that goddamn Music 72. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate that. I appreciate that coming through, man. Like I always say, it's so very humbling to have y'all people here listening to us, consistently popping up on Saturdays. I know Saturdays is the thing. You take your lady out, you have a good time. You might be on vacation. You might be doing something, get away for the weekend, but y'all dudes, y'all females, y'all pull up here, man. And I also like to say that the female subscriptions are up by 5%. I like that. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it. Yo, you know what? Let me thank Scrub. They here for the sexy man. You know, Iron Lords got solved, I got Scrub. It is what it is. Whatever gets y'all here, let's get it. But listen,
yeah.
man, we're going to get into these topics. We got some messy stuff to talk about, but I don't know. I was trying to wait. I'm going to wait for my boy Paris to come in here if he ends up here tonight. If not, after the first 15 minutes, I'm going to show y'all something. I just want to let y'all know, man. You internet people are weird. And I'm not talking about people that be on the internet. I'm talking about people that live through the internet. People that just look to say something negative. So I'm going to show y'all something later, man. And I want to say this for the record. Your boy Lemon going to be at that Fan Fest. I'll be in the building. I'm going to give y'all some behind the scenes for the members. I got some other stuff I'm working on from PAX. I still haven't dropped for the members, but I'm going to say this. This is going to be a great year for gaming. It's a great year. A great, great goddamn year, man. And I'm very proud and happy to be part of the situation. I'm very fortunate. I put a lot of work out here. And it's very humbling to be included so early in a great situation. So follow your boy Lemon. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new here, because I will have behind the scenes with every major content creator, executive to CEOs. We're going to get it done here. I always say this from the beginning. Small channel, doing big things. Facts. So hit that like and subscribe, man. It helps that algorithm. Shout out to the chat. Talos in the chat. Crispy's in the chat. I see you in the building. Magnum Force. What's good with you? Stanley here. I'm just going to say Cocho, because every time I try to say that, M. Fry's in the building, Stash is in the building, ODG, 1974, Joey is in the building. Is that Joey from Panama? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I ain't even see that. My man Scrub Nurse gifted 5 memberships. Let's go. Kudos out to my brother. We don't have to do that because he's on the damn channel. But you know what? I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, we
That's
showing
definitely-
out, sharing some love. We sharing some
I
love.
appreciate that. Who else is in here? I don't want to miss anybody. If I missed you, I'm gonna get back to you as long as you type in. And shout out to Lemon James on Facebook, which is me. I was testing out to see if Facebook is working this weekend, and yes, Ultra Dark Slayer has pulled up. You know what it is. We about to get this gaming shit on. Listen, let's just get into one of the spicy topics. Topic number 1. Media consistently drops off like uh they lack in good reviews and honest reviews. So the reason I made this a topic, Scrub, is
Mm-hmm.
because we're going into a next generation. Now, this generation that we're in has been the highest clickbait game bashing that we've ever seen in the history of games. Now, we know everybody here plays games for one reason: to escape reality, enjoy time with your friends, enjoy your solo experience, and relaxation. Now, moving forward, Scrub, I want to know, man. Right now, they're kissing Helix ass because that's like the wave.
Mm-hmm.
But do you see, with all the buffoonery, the fake Crimson Desert is terrible, energy, do you see for next gen an improvement on the media and content space in terms of just keeping things real?
No, the short end of it, no. Because here's the thing: with social media and with technology, as it grows, it allows for more people to come in. So the reason why it wasn't as toxic when gaming first started out, you had to wait each month for a magazine to come out,
Facts.
and you would read the magazine and let you know what games are coming out, and then you would have that voice of that one person saying this or that about each new game coming out. But now you get everybody's voice, and it's not good to say. Who's to say that I need to be a voice on the internet? But everybody should not be a voice on the internet because of some of these reasons and these trollings, these bad faith actors, these good things. I even saw it. I was looking on, I think it was Instagram or somewhere today, and they were saying when I went to school, they had different classes, gifted classes, your regular classes, your special ed, all that stuff, they was all separated. And you might come together for lunch or gym or something like that. Well, they said the internet should be the same way. We should not all be in the same rooms
That's
with
a
each
fact.
other at the
That's a
same
fact.
time because it is a mess. It is a mess, but that's what happens when you have a situation where everybody can come together. It has its good and it has its bad. So as long as anybody can get a microphone and a camera set up, they can be on the internet and talk. And
Which is
a lot of
crazy.
times, yeah, a lot of times the way to be seen, since everybody's on here, is to be contrarian, to say everything sucks, to
Yeah.
complain about a perfectly good game because everybody else said it was good. That's the only way you're gonna get folks to look at what you're saying, is to be total opposite. And like we were talking about last week, especially with reviewing of games, if you don't have someone reviewing the games that loves that style of gameplay, it's a good chance that will skew where that review is, where you would have one game like a marathon be a 9, and then you got Crimson Desert being a 6, and then you got Halo Infinite this, and then Gears that, and then SpongeBob SquarePants game, whatever you want to call it. It's all so varied, and a lot of these, especially these quote unquote game journalists channels, they have to cut back. So they don't have a person for FPS, and then a person for fighting, and a person for gaming, then RPGs, Japan style, then the Western RPGs, then your puzzle games, and then card games. You go out, you don't have enough people. It costs too much money. So you're going to have some of this. There's always, when you go on Metacritic, there will be somebody who gives the game a 20 or a
Yeah.
40. And
Crazy.
it's just so folks will come read what they have to say. So that's the sad thing about it. I think it'll only get worse. And especially if one console, I think, comes out before the other one. And I don't mean like a couple of months, but like say Xbox or PlayStation comes out in, I don't know, let's say 2027, and the other one don't come out till 2028, you'll have a whole year of what's the next one gonna do? Or yeah, that was good, but wait till the next one comes out. So it's only gonna get worse.
All right. First of all, let me shout out somebody in the chat, man. First of all, Mr. Dennis in the chat. I see you. I see Talos. Mike Johnson just pulled up. I think I said Ultra Dark Slayer. What's good with y'all? Bunty, when I saw your chat, it was like 2 days later, bro. So I apologize. Bunty is one of the members that's been cool, definitely supporting this channel all day, man. He's been trying to link up with me. We was gonna take some flicks, post them, because that's what real gamers do. We link up and we do what we do. That's on me, bro. My bad. You know I work a lot, bro. Just been crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just came on vacation and went back to work this week. This is no lie. Vacation checks suck when you use the 170 hours. I'm just saying. I was like, this is what a regular checks look like.
Oh yeah, big difference.
Ooh, hard work and no play. I was like, ooh, so I bust my ass this week to make sure, trying to reach a certain quota. So that's what it was, Bunty. I apologize, my brother, man. I apologize, bro. But I told my daughter, we doing food shopping. We ain't gonna be eating out like that. I'm keeping it gangster. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Spider King, what's up, my guy? My guy has entered the building. Yes, you get the fairy dust because you an angel in these streets. Now, listen, I'm going to say this, man. You see Windows Central, man, they got gutted. I only think Jez survived over there for the video game side of it.
Basically, I mean, that's all that people are really listening to, unfortunately, is whenever Jez came out with an article. So it's understandable why they would cut that much. It's like, why are we paying everybody else when all folks only quote Jez?
Omar was good. Let me say something, man. First of all, the chat got lit real quick tonight. Yo, it's absolutely amazing to have y'all. Very humbling. But I'm going to say this, man. I get to talk to a lot of different people, higher tier CEOs, some great influencers, the Iron Lords, my brother Hip Hop, of course, Paris. I'm trying to get Danny Pena in here too. I got to talk to Paris about that because I don't have him on my messaging situation. But that's another great dude. The Podfather would be excellent to come here and do a show. But I'm going to say this, man. I said this from the time that I created my channel. I got into this channel. It took me years to get my foot in the door. 2017, I really made my mark meeting Aaron and Phil on my own. Excellent situation. Mikey Barrow gave me my first 2 games from Xbox when he was doing an interview on fucking Mixer of all things. It's hard to get recognized, right? You got people like, no hate though, I don't really know the dude, but Sir Bruvian made a video just by switching from PlayStation to Xbox. He got 10,000 followers.
Oh, yeah.
Talking on a webcam against a blank wall. I just said.
That's how I used to be back in the days.
No, but that was recent. That was last year.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that's how a lot of channels started. So.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Mm-hmm. But, I looked at that and said, I be doing real work. This dude ain't never been outside. He get 10,000 subs just talking about he's switching to Xbox. See, but this is why I love the game, because I respect every 2,554 individuals that is here. I appreciate every last one of you, but I just look sometimes from the side like, that don't even make sense to me. But whatever. But the point is, I think being real is the right way to be, but it's not the correct way to get successful. I think you got to do bullshit. That's what it looks like. I think you got to do BS to get popular, because the guests I have on these shows, big channels don't even get these people. And I'm like, so I don't know. I see why people do what they do to be successful. I will never change who I am. I will never fraud y'all. Shout out to Cray Simmons on deck, Barbecue Pitmaster. But I will never change. I don't care how slow I grow. I don't care. I definitely don't do YouTube for cash, to pay a bill. Anything that's given, any membership that's warranted, I mean that comes is graciously humbling. But I'm not selling my soul for no goddamn clicks. And neither is Scrub. We in here just giving you honest gaming opinions, and we having gaming conversations. So I think moving forward, I think there's way more fraud supporters out here than we could imagine. Mooch and them is horrible with the bullshit they do. And they got 700 people watching, but that's the same 700 motherfuckers they stroking their egos to say bullshit to. And they accept that. But I think next generation, this shit got to stop. You see a lot of fraudery, man. I'm going to bring up something fraudery right now. He my guy. He's my guy, man. But I'm going to bring up something that's crazy. I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm about to look at. Now, we on to the next topic. This is a sleeper hitter right here. Now, y'all know Forza came out for preview. They gave you the best fidelity version, which was 4K 30. We all know in every game, 4K 30 is the best version graphically for the game. It is the pinnacle of graphics for this generation. And I want everybody to pay attention to this. So look what my man Jay Barry said. Damn, Forza Horizon 6 is 30 frames per second for the previews. What is this Xbox generation? Now I looked at this and I tagged this tweet. I said, this is not going to age well. This is not going to age well. And lo and behold, this is why the console warring shit is pathetic at times, because you put yourself out there. Jay Barry is a very smart individual. But he's so much a PlayStation ass, he does dumb shit. And I be tweeting him, I be texting him on the phone, like, you fucking know better. Why would you say that? And I know he watched Paris. Shout out to Paris. I'm about to do something with Paris too right now on the channel, because I can't stand some haters. But look at the goddamn answer from the motorsport team. How does Forza Horizon 6 perform on the Xbox Series X? Forza Horizon 6 includes both 30 frames per second quality and 60 frames per second performance options. Stay tuned for more details, rendering modes closer to release. Now, goddamn Jay Barry, your tweet didn't last 5 minutes. Yo, why do y'all go out here and put your integrity on the line?
Well, I got a question though. Because something don't make sense. If everybody say they don't have to worry about Xbox games because they can play it on their powerful PCs, why does it matter to play 30 on the Xbox? Because you're gonna play it on if you're gonna play it on your PC or your PlayStation 5, because you're gonna get them pro enhancements. So what you stressing about? Because you mad, you want to play the game, and you worried,
and you gotta wait. But if you was the PC elitist that you claim you are, you shouldn't matter.
I'm gonna play it on PC.
It shouldn't matter. But this,
I'm gonna bump it up to 100 frames a second. Now what you gonna say?
And let me go to my man in the chat. First of all, somebody gave let me go to it first. Magnaforce, thank you for your donations, $1. Appreciate you, my guy. But let me go to what Paris is talking. Where Paris go? Oh, here you go. Listen, he says Forza Horizon 6 preview was 4K 30 because they are still optimizing the game for launch dummies. Yo, look.
Same thing with ain't enough cars on the street.
Yo,
they do this every year. It's the same thing.
I'm telling you, know why? Because sucker shit sells. That's why. Negativity sells. And I messaged him. I said, yo, bro, why do you continually? And he's a very smart dude. Very super smart dude. Don't ever get it twisted that he's like a pony that don't have no sense. He is my guy. We met in real life multiple times. He's a solid dude. But I said, sometimes when you tweet something, it kind of reflects your intelligence. And most people don't know you like I do, or the Iron Lords. Like, we know you. You are highly intelligent, but you continue to do buffoonery shit. And I said, why did you even do that to yourself? Less than 5 minutes later, the Forza team put that out.
So you can get that 27 cents ad share from Twitter.
Shit.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
And talk about buffoons, man. I'm hoping when we go to FanFest, we get some shirts and shit. But, I want to bring up something else that's crazy. Now, when you celebrate life, like I did with my AKTV, when the dude tried to insult me, I showed the AKTV. No big deal. I don't give a damn. I ain't telling nobody about AKTV. But the point is, people attack you for celebrating life. You show something on camera, you got some goddamn haters. And I gotta do it to you. I'm not gonna even bring up the tweet. I'm looking through, I see Paris take a picture with the hoodie. I'm like, shit, I want one. So
Thank you, preach.
So hopefully in Fairfax, I can get one too, God damn it. But I'm gonna say this for the record. We got some weird energy out here. My man Paris showed off the hoodie. He did the unboxing. I seen my guy Destin with it. My man Colt just got a box. You know what I'm saying? These are people I rock with. This is crazy. But this guy went on a tweet and said, I hope to God that this is the last Xbox generation because I'm tired of looking at this. Now,
That's sad.
I said, yo, mental health is a fucking real issue on the internet. You dudes got problems. Listen, I'm gonna give you a quick story. I grew up in the projects of Howard Projects in Brownsville. My grandmother was a Puerto Rican woman who couldn't afford certain things. So on Easter, when everybody getting dressed and going to church, in New York, we go to Coney Island also. So everybody used to go to Coney Island, the kids get a couple dollars, and go ride the Cyclone and everything else. So couple seasons, your boy Lemon couldn't go. So I begged my grandmother. She was a teacher's assistant at the school. I used to get my ass whipped at my elementary because I was a troublemaker and she was on staff. She used to beat my ass, send me back to class. But I'm going to say this. I begged my grandmother. She bought me a velour suit with some sneakers. Some Asics.
Okay.
But we was poor. And I wanted to be like everybody else. She worked for a whole year to get me one outfit. I wore that shit 3 years in a row going to Coney Island. Matter of fact, the third time I wore it, the shit was too small. Right? So when I started looking at all the other kids eating, parents with better jobs, I didn't fucking hate. What I did was I started giving out the flyers for the supermarkets and all the projects. Like you take the flyers for the sales and everything, and we got projects with 24 stories, and you couldn't take an elevator. You couldn't do it fast enough. So I used to start at the top, carry this box. Paper becomes heavy when you carry a lot of it. I used to carry this big ass box and go floor to floor, by the steps, just to earn enough money. And you got 2 pennies. You got 2 pennies per flyer. 2 pennies, okay? Do you know how much work it took for me to get $100 to buy some nice shit or some decent shit? I didn't hate on people. I worked to get what I wanted so my grandmother wouldn't have to stress out my grandsons don't have. Okay? So the moral of the story is, if you see somebody celebrating life, celebrating gaming, or celebrating anything, what you don't do is take to the internet and say some hateful shit because you look like a fucking idiot. And I don't even think that's mental health. I just think you have a problem of have-nots. It's the haves and have-nots. That shit was disgusting. I wouldn't even say your name because you're not that important. But this goes to show you. This goes to show you the hate that people receive. Yo, this man and a lot of people on my team, they put in a lot of work to get this shit. How dare you go out there, you don't want Xbox to exist anymore because he got a fucking shirt and hat and a hoodie?
Did Paris say
Yo, you can't make this shit up, Scrub. Yo, shout out to Paris, man. Great unboxing, by the way. I'm glad you got it, man. Hopefully I can get my hand on one. Even if it's for sale, I'm buying it. But anyway.
I just want the cardboard box so I can feel special. I don't even have to have nothing in it.
I haven't never seen no shit, man. The internet, y'all
It's a
are
wild place.
super fucking weird. Y'all are weird, man. And you look bad. You think that statement proves something or it shows you have a problem? Yo, Scrub, what we going through today, man? What's going on?
People have not been slapped in the mouth. That's all it is. Back in my day, when you had something to say, meet me after school, meet me on the playground, or I'm going to walk around the corner to your house and we going to get it in. And nowadays, you got this anonymity. Folks don't know who you are. Folks don't know where you're at. And then they got to say something because they know you're not going to say something back.
Yeah,
And
facts.
some of these people, like we always say, Paris, if he's still in the chat, he'll vouch for it. The same people talking all that big noise, whether they direct it straight to you or to anybody else. When you see them in public, everybody the bestest of friends, even though the week before they trashing, oh, Xbox this, Xbox that. They go to E3, where they at? They at the Xbox booth, hugging, dapping it up, smiling. We had PAX, everybody around the same games, everybody having a good time. So, I mean, you would think we all work for WWE, and we just if you ever been to a wrestling match, I've been to several wrestling match back in the day, and The Rock and Stone Cold had a big knockout drag out. And the second Raw or Monday night or whichever one show that was going on, the second it was over with, The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin come back to the ring with microphones, drinking beers and talking to everybody, smiling and hugging.
Yep. This is definitely some WWE shit.
That's what gaming is. That's exactly what gaming is.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. If you a clown on the internet, don't talk to me. Because I'm not shaking your hand. I'm not kumbayaing. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Be who you are. Don't be who the internet think you want. Who you think the internet wants you to be. Because if you fake, stay the fuck away from me. I'm telling you, I don't need your friends. I don't need your handshakes. I don't need none of that shit. Stay away from me. Y'all dudes are weird. Your energy is weird. I've never seen a bunch of grown men. Most of them is grown. This ain't kid shit. This is grown shit. Y'all are weird.
Not most of them. Almost every popular video game persona on the internet is 30 plus.
Yo, listen, y'all weird. And you know why I know it's grown men? Gaming started with my age group, Pong. I've been there from the beginning. And we grew into gamers. We are the parents that play games. Because in my day, the parents didn't play games. It was, boy, stop watching that. It's going to burn your eyes out.
You sit too close to the TV.
Right. That's the day. We don't deal with that today. So, you don't like what I'm saying? I really don't care too much. Y'all are super weird. Shout out to us and the team, sending out them thank you cards, taking this journey with us. Yeah, we on the journey. And I'm still the guy that's going to buy a PlayStation. I'm still the guy who buy a Nintendo. But what I'm being saying about this Nintendo, let's get into this Nintendo life, man. We know the Switch 2 jumped out the window. And this is one of the situations that I have a Switch 2, I don't play it. Because everything that I bought it for was all the old games being upgraded, and my daughter uses it for Fortnite, and she's 23. But I'm going to say this. You know they cut back 30%. We talked about that last weekend, but this is the question this week. Scrub, talk to me. Chat, talk to me. Is this the generation that Nintendo will get slapped in the mouth? Because technically, the Switch is a decent, okay piece of hardware, but technically the Switch 2 is what the Switch 1 should have been in 2017. Power-wise, ability-wise, voice chat-wise. Listen, they even talking about raising the price. And the sales have slowed, which means the hardcore community has went out there and put themselves on the limb, like I did, pay for this console, and now the casuals like, nah, son, I don't think so. So, is this the generation that they struggle to get to their usually 100+ million mark? Mr. Scrub, talk to me.
I don't believe so. I think with the situation, you still are going to have adults that have their attachment to Nintendo. That might have been their first console that they ever use. Plus, a lot of older adults and then parents, when they see a child, they want to find them kiddie games. So a lot of times they think of Mario. They think of the like the Animal Crossings, cartoony looking
Right.
games with all the different colors, and it's easy for to say give this, and a lot of folks go, oh, PlayStation or Xbox, you'll get that when you're older, but when you're in the iPad, you know, in these days swiping on the screen and stuff, I'll give you a Switch. And also it's cheaper than the other consoles, so that's another easier way to do it, and folks will jump into that ecosystem a lot quicker. um Nintendo is always going to be Nintendo. They walk and march to the beat of a different drum, and folks still buy it. It's gonna be one of those things. Like, you got some folks that they're hardcore Pepsi, even though Coke sells more and has a bigger name brand. I'm rocking with Pepsi. That's what, and I'm not saying Nintendo's Pepsi. That's not what I'm saying. But as far as when you say the big AAA, big gigantic video games, people don't say Nintendo.
I don't know
Even
why.
though even though they have the games,
Right, right.
the Zeldas, the Marios, the Metroids, all those big, there's just they might not have spent as much money because graphically wise and as far as computing wise, it's not as intensive, but those games are still great. Those games still sell like hotcakes. So I don't think there'll really be a fall off. The only reason why I think this stuff is slowed down is the economy. Stuff has gone up in prices and people have to save their money to pay for everything. Like, I know for myself, I mean, gas prices down in Louisiana are a lot cheaper than where they are now. But I remember when I was filling up my tank 2 3 months ago for $65, and I thought that was the greatest blessing in the world. Well, now I'm spending double that to fill my tank up just that quick. So that price difference of 65 to 120, I could have bought a game right there. Or I could have gone got me a nice meal somewhere or something else. So people have to move their money around. That's the only reason I think that is going down. You wait till Christmas because that's the one time of year where no matter how much stuff costs, families will go into debt to buy stuff for their kids. Is during Black Friday and Christmas time. So I would wait till this Christmas time to then start worrying if you're seeing that numbers aren't moving.
First of all, before I get to that gracious super chat by my man Spidey King, happy early birthday. I'm looking for a Bunty. Put it in regular text, and I will read it because I did miss it, bro. Wait. Yeah, I did miss it because what I'm looking at don't show it to me like it does on YouTube. Definitely put it back. First of all, shout out to the MVP. It's my guy Spidey King, aka I'm there for you. It's my man. He said, I'll be level 55 Tuesday. I'm still gaming on Xbox Series X, ROG, Xbox Ally X, PS5 Pro, and Nintendo Switch 2. Keep it gaming. We're going to leave that there. Thank you for that $30 super chat. Appreciate you, my God. Appreciate
Go to
you.
YouTube. I see Bunty chat under you know how I got your live chat, your top all chat, and then there got fan funding. And Bunty was the first one. He got his membership 21 months.
Yeah, read it, son, because I can't see it.
It said, "Why black clock? Why enough respect? Bow, bow, bow."
Shout out to Bunty, man. My boy crazy. Shout out to my brother Bunty in the chat, man. Yo, listen. Damn, my pit bull sneezed. That was crazy. Sound like Godzilla.
That's what that was. Oh wow.
I was like, what? Well, listen, man. My thing is, I agree with everything you're saying, bro, but you don't need a Switch 2 to play Mario. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, no, you don't. But a lot of people don't want to do those extra steps. Some people will, but other ones won't.
I mean, I got the Switch 2, and I'm telling you, I don't play it. Not because the Donkey Kong Bonanza is a good game. All right.
Oh, you got that one? I thought you weren't gonna get that one.
Nah, I got that. I got the Metro Prime, but I got the version with shout out to Wise for get pre-ordering it for me. I got the version with the Mario Kart. It's more of the same shit. The only thing is difference is you got voice chat between the games. I'm serious. Like,
Well, to somebody who ain't never had it, that's the greatest thing ever created.
I
So,
mean, I mean, true. I mean, that's why another reason I got it. It wasn't really for yeah,
just to be
well,
Doc.
listen, Mike, man. You listen. Cyber Gunter was good, bro. You listen.
I don't have one, so
This,
I
this,
guess
this.
shut me down.
If they don't push no type of power narrative on the next Switch, I'm not buying it.
Well, be right back. Hold on a second.
Yo, I'm telling you, chat. Yo, remember I did the video with the comparisons, the frame rate updates. I showed the differences between the games. I did all that tech shit, and I'm telling you, it took me. It was hard to get it done properly because there was really not nothing right home about. So I don't know. This. It's not really the upgrade I was hoping for. But it is what it is. It's still a great device, but it don't leave the house. I got an Ally X.
There's a reason I don't have a Switch or any handheld because it'd be a waste of money for me.
Right.
So it works for wherever you are. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I believe spend your money where you can. And then sometimes I believe that you don't have to have it. It's a waste of time if you're never going to use it. Now, if you just want it, get it. But I have spent tons of money on stuff that I don't never use anymore. Let me say the same thing. Controllers, uh, any kind of electronic equipment, you buy one and then 2 weeks later you buy an upgrade for it, and then all this other stuff. It's just so much stuff out there. If you want to play it and you can't afford it, we are in the greatest generation you could ever be as far as having access to
Yeah.
games.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, hold on, man. What the hell? Oh. Okay, let's keep it pushing, man. Let's talk about a topic that's getting ready to drop, man. April 17th. COD. Modern Warfare 2019. This is your alley. Talk to me, Scrub, man. I know you bought it on PC for what, $6?
Yeah. It was like five, yeah,
So how
like
you feeling?
$5.99.
How you feeling? You're gonna have more players to play with because I'm gonna read. Matter of fact, I own it already. Shouldn't I
That's
be
what
able
I'm
to?
saying.
I should re-download it, right? I don't have to wait
That's
for Game Pass.
Yeah, that's what you should already be doing. The only reason why I got it for a PC is I know I had it digitally on Xbox, and it was like I can digitally download it to PC Game Pass, but I didn't feel like it. I just said, all right, it's $6, $5.99. Let me go and bring it out on Steam. And this is before they announced it. I got it maybe about 3 weeks ago, and it looks phenomenal on PC, graphics, and get everything set like you want to. What I will say for the folks who are casual Modern Warfare, any kind of Call of Duty players,
Mike
please
Jackson said it's
play.
still $5.99.
Yeah, please play it because it will make my life a whole lot easier because it is sweaty as hell. It's a grind and it's a totally different game. Yeah, if you're used to boots on the ground, not a bunch of sliding and jumping and bouncing off the wall, this is the perfect game for you to come back and play. Modern Warfare 2019. The gameplay is still phenomenal. The only thing that I really hated on this game, but it made it more interesting the way you played it, is you don't have dead silence or ninja or whatever you call it. Every footstep is heard. The only way you get around it is you have to build up enough kills and points over time, and then you can pop that perk and use it, and it only lasts for a couple seconds. So you got to be strategic with all the stuff you're doing on the game. It's a lot slower. It's not as fast paced, but it's still a great game. So if you're excited to get that nostalgia back because you've been hating the last couple of Call of Duties, I think this is a perfect one to jump back in on. Like I said, I have it. I'm willing to pay. It's cross-platform, cross progression. That's another good thing. Before then, we weren't used to that. If you wanted to play with your friends, you had to be on the certain console they had. 2019 is also a great campaign. We Call of Duty, you have some hit and misses with the campaigns. This is a great campaign. It's the start of the new Modern Warfare story reboot. And you know that the next one will be Modern Warfare 4. So this is a perfect time to get back in it. There's all at least 20,000 people playing it on Steam every day. So I think with it coming to Game Pass, some people will jump on it. Some people might back out since it'll be the new hotness in the beginning. Yeah, there'll be a good little crew of folks in there. So I think it's worth it.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. I can't even find this damn picture, man. I want to shout out my brother Fame from MOP. It's his birthday. Shout out to you, Fame, man. Enjoy much peace, love, life. As my boy Yobi pulls up, we got another $2 super chat. Let me get to that. Shout out to my brother Fame, man. Happy birthday. Magnum Force. I'm thinking about getting World at War.
Fantastic. One of my favorites.
Facts.
World at War.
Great shooter. Great shooter. Great shooter.
It's in World at War is in my top 5.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest. But that's the last World War II game I ever want to play again.
Yeah, because Vanguard was trash. Vanguard was trash.
Not doing that. So let's keep it pushing, man. We doing good on these topics, boy. This 2-man team shit might work.
Yeah, you can make it short, you can make it long. It's just what you want. Hey, if y'all got something to say in the chat, y'all let us know. We talk to y'all as well.
Now, I'm gonna say that for later. This is what's crazy. We got another developer in the streets, man, with a great game. Now we watch games like, not companies like NetEase disrespect the developers after you have games like Marvel Rivals be highly successful, and they can't have the team. And the first Berserker of Kazan, the game just was praised by the CEOs and management. They didn't really have too much high sales expectations, but people bought the game. We have another team down. Another team down. Damn! This is getting crazy. You're gonna have 30 member teams in a minute for every company if they keep this up. Now, this game is a Souls-like game. These games are niche, right? Even though
Very.
Elden Ring did 30-something million, but it didn't get played like that. People bought that shit in droves, but they found out it was hard. People didn't know there was no story. There was a lot to go along with that. But that's not the example of a Souls-like game. Scrub, man, talk to me. They canned the whole squad, the whole team. Dev's gone. Searching for employment. After they put a lot of work into this game, they got great reviews. The community enjoyed it. Management just complimented the game, and less than a week later, they put him in the bushes. They put him in the blender and turned him into a milkshake. Talk to me, bro. How much more of this? I'm kind of tired of talking about teams being cut and things of that nature, but goddamn, it's so much of it, man. So much of it. What do you do? How can they fix these situations? Because this is not a game that with no $100 million budget.
No.
So what's going on? Scrub, talk to me. What do you think it could possibly be?
Everybody assumed, and they were chasing the same money that we talk about from 4 or 5 years ago, and thinking we're going to have this many people play our game. We got all these projections, so let's go ahead and spend the money we don't have because we're going to make it on the back end because everybody's playing the games. And by the time you come out with your game, there's other games that are just as good, or people might be tired of the genre right now. Like everybody got on the battle royale. That's starting to phase out. Everybody is now jumping on the extraction games, and they're not having the same strength as it did when they first came out. You're going to have the same thing with with a lot of these souls like games, quote unquote, because a lot of these we say souls because it has a little bit more difficulty, permadeath, and you got to learn the movements of these bosses. So they're not all souls games, but you kind of understand what they're talking about. That is a niche genre, like you said. I mean, for depending on what the game is, Elden Ring, yeah, everybody was buying that because here's another thing that helped it out. The streamers were playing it. So
Mm.
with the streamers play it, folks will buy it as well. Because if they say the streamers like it, I'm gonna like it too. You know, kind of what do you say? Like do the right thing. Black Panther eat pizza. I'm gonna eat pizza. Uh,
Facts.
that's for y'all who know the movie, you know. So if your favorite person play the game, there's a good chance you might play the game as well. So not a lot of people were banging the drums for Kazan, and not like you said, it got critical acclaim. The folks who love the game. It's just when you have companies who have to hit a certain profit margin and it doesn't, they don't have any runway to keep it going. So what's the next best thing? Shut it down. You also just finished with a lot of companies their end of their fiscal year. So finishing their fourth quarter, what's the best way to start the new fiscal year with a good chance to make money on the back end? You fire a lot of folks right at the end of the fourth quarter to say, look how much money we took off the books, or you do it right at the beginning of the new fiscal quarter, year, and then you build up to whatever money you're supposed to come get in. A lot of times, a lot of teams don't get a chance to recoup that money. They get shut down because they do not run their own company. Somebody else is doing the publishing. Somebody else owns their IP and all those good things. So I hate for these people to not have the chance to keep going forward, but this is just going to be a reoccurring thing from years on out now. A lot of these companies, a lot of these places are bloated. Everybody created. You remember you had Kurt Schilling, baseball player from the Red Sox, had his video game development studio. A lot of people with a lot of money start making it, and when it doesn't profit, they got to shut it down.
All right, man. Listen, I'm just tired of people losing their jobs. They used to blame COVID for these layoffs. I'm starting to think, yo, whatever. Like whatever, man. Like, come on. Successful games, you still getting rid of people. All you, it's corporate greed.
Exactly.
It's corporate greed. Like, I can see if the game fail, and we're gonna move right into that. That's a great segue. But I'm gonna say this, man. I'm so tired of these devs, and you know they're gonna get jobs other places. Everybody gets another job, but everybody don't bounce back like you hope they would. But
Right.
stop with the successful game shit. 2 weeks later, they're getting rid of the team.
You guys are going to get some great devs. I can't wait for you to hire them.
Yo, this is crazy. So I'm not really for that, man. And with that segue, let's slide right into this. Oh my God. I don't know if Marathon should survive anymore. I just want y'all to see the numbers on the screen. Lord have mercy. I like looter shooters. I love extraction shooters. I love battle royale. But when Bungie, $3.6 billion purchase by Sony with credit cards, laying away TVs and everything else of that nature, canceling games as a service games for Sony. Shout out to the Microsoft Trojan horse. I'm going to say this for the record. 1.2 million people bought it. The budget for the game is $200 million. I showed you the Steam numbers because that was the highest purchase platform at over 800,000. PlayStation was like 200,000. Xbox is like 170. So the platform with the most purchases should be the one that's carrying the load. But if you
I think we talked about that, didn't we?
No, but this is new. Oh yeah, we did, but this is new.
Saying what would happen if PC fell off. Yeah.
Yeah, facts. So here we
You
are.
heard it first.
Here we are. It started off very well because it's new. But the point is, it's like we do with YouTube. It's your retention. Now, I didn't buy the game as much as I like looter shooters because I knew this was a epic fail. I knew it. And here we go. Now, we know Bungie has been a troubled studio. They've been passed around like that top chick on the corner. But I'm going to say this. 8,550 people out of 800,000. Peak hours is 25,000. It's not a good look. I don't care what Bungie's doing. Great developmental team. There's nothing wrong with the game, but I said this from the beginning. If you make a game solely around extraction shooting, you're going to have a problem. That game is more niche than Souls-like. Facts.
Yeah.
Okay? I told y'all this was going to happen. Not because I don't play it, because I play it. But I'm a certain type of gamer, and I cannot put what I like on other people. This is horrible. Now in the chat, man, I want to see, type in your thoughts. How many more months are they going to endure the pain of Marathon struggling to hit numbers? And you know what makes it worse for Marathon? This is what makes it bad. This is a great game release year. And as more people get other shit to play, more people going to leave this game. How much longer will this be sustained by Sony? Because you know Sony pull-out game is fantastic because they nickname is pull-out. They ain't getting nobody pregnant. They pulling out quick. So I'm going to go to you, Scrub. My man Big B said he'd give him 3 more months. I got to give him an award, though. It lasts longer than Concord.
Yeah.
But that ain't. But hold on. Let me throw this in there. Let me throw a little jab. I'm going to throw a jab. Even Redfall did better than this. Just saying. Redfall did better than this. Damn! Let's be petty with it.
And can't you still play Redfall?
No. Oh. So talk to me, Scrub, man. Oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah, right now, what is it saying? Current players is 24,000. It looks like. And then, because somebody asked what is for today, and then the peak is 24,000. There's a lot of games that are way higher than that. Some games that folks call trash are way higher than that.
That game ain't in the top 20.
Which I'm looking at most played top 100 games on Steam.
No, let's go to top 20.
Oh no, it's 64. Yeah. It's not top 20. Right. I was just telling you how many folks were playing it. 24,000. 24,000 playing it right now. So yeah, there's a lot of people. You know, trash games like Starfield. Yeah, it's true. Nobody wants to play Starfield. Way higher than that. I don't know. Games that's been out forever and a day are way higher than that. Call of Duty, that's trash, doubles that. Battlefield, they say is trash now. Nobody wants to claim Battlefield's good. It's higher than that. Elden Ring's higher than that.
Damn.
Delta Force, which is a trash game to me.
That game is garbage.
That game is trash.
That game is trash.
And I pre-ordered and everything, so you can't tell me that I didn't play this game.
My daughter's Godfather Mini-Me's like, yo, this game is dope. No, it ain't.
41,000. That game is trash. Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 is old as dirt, but it's free to play. So they got 56,000 people playing it. Overwatch 2. Well, you can't say Overwatch 2 no more. Way ahead of them. You know, there's a lot of games that are way better. You could say when folks say what's a good game, what's a bad game, that are higher than that. I ain't gonna go through all the lists, but how long it will last? As long as as long as PlayStation and Sony can milk as much as they can out of it, they will do that before they go on and shut it down. Because here's the funny thing about it. I knew they said Concord had an ending date and they were going to shut it down. In the back of my head, every couple of days, I go, so when is they shut Marathon down? Didn't they put a date for it? And I'm still thinking back to Concord. I guess it did not get the hype that folks thought it was gonna be.
Right.
But a lot of folks, when we got the beta and the early previews, like I said, even before me even trying to touch the game, I'm like, the contrast is hideous to me as far as the color grade. And I just didn't like the gameplay. I didn't like the gameplay. For somebody who plays first person shooters, and I've played first person style shooters
you almost went colorblind.
That had hero effects. Like you got a shooter, but if you do this mechanic, you disappear, or you pull out this gun turret. A good one, like I mentioned a lot of times, X-Defiant. But X-Defiant had problems. And when you have a game that has problems and it doesn't create the buzz with the masses, it's not long for this world. X-Defiant did not have a core base because hit detection was off.
Yes.
The servers were trash. And then so it took a long time to get in the games. And then you will be around the corner and somebody sniped you in the head. And I was like, there's no way they could see me. I'm around the corner. But it's still, like somebody said, Warframe's still up. There's a lot of Rainbow Six Siege
Warframe ain't going nowhere. I
Yeah.
just left PAX. They had a whole big presentation. I got to input my card. I got some in-game content. My boy Big B is out here talking. Let's go. Go ahead.
Yeah. So how long it'll be, I'm not gonna say how many months. I would be surprised if it makes it through to the fall.
Nah, I'll be
But
surprised if it get out of June.
yeah, I
Because this
think
is crazy. They're not making no money.
no, and you're losing money because it's an online game. Guess what? You don't have your own server situation. Microsoft can say we have servers, and then sometimes they'll use other server farms like AWS. But Sony is either playing Amazon or they're paying Microsoft to use servers for their games. That's another reason why you don't see a lot of multiplayer games on Sony, because they got to pay somebody else, and them people can just charge whatever price they want to. So it's sad because it kind of had a promise, but the execution was bad. And I will tell you right now, if that developer, that artist didn't complain about them stealing her stuff.
Oh, I met her. I met her at PAX.
Yeah, PAX, yeah. If there wasn't a complaint put out that they stole her stuff, I think the game would have been even more dead on arrival, because everybody played that with her art style in it in the beta, correct? And they had to delay the game to take all that stuff out. The game ended up being better than it was from the original beta because they had to work and do, I think, and it gave it more time to refine it. I think if it would have went out when the time it was supposed to be, it would have definitely been dead already, because it was worse. So it's sad to see, but it is what it is.
Okay, first of all, let me get to my member chat because I looked at my Surface Pro 8 over here. Peace, love, life. I love you all day. You heard? Let's go. Shout out to my brother Yobi, man. And let me get to this P Lump super chat. First of all, leave P Lump alone. He got some family things going on. He said he called me. He actually called me and let me know that stop giving my man a hard time. At the end of the day, he has some. He doing something, but he'll be here when he can get here. He said, "Look, y'all, chill out." He know I had business. I was gonna handle that before the super chat. Hold on first. Let me give him his favorite chick on the block. Let me give my boy his favorite chick on the block. Let's get it. He said he know I had business to handle. Unfortunately, I will make it here as soon as I can. But in the meantime, between that, let me see that titty lady. Shout out to my boy P Lump with that $20 holler.
Hello, is somebody calling in?
No.
Okay.
I didn't put it out because they don't got the code. They would need the code to call in. But yeah, shout out to my brother P Lump once again, man. He's handling some personal business, and he gave me that heads up. He might not make it because these topics is almost out, but I appreciate you, bro. I love you to death, man. Take care of that business. That's serious family shit right there. You know, my condolences to you and the fam, son. Seriously. Yeah, we gonna keep it pushing, man. I'm just gonna say this, man. Like I said, I don't like to see this, but I knew it was gonna happen. What they should have did is release this game with an extraction mode. Gave us some team deathmatch, some capture flight. Do something. Right?
That would have took more time to develop. They was already crunched.
A battle. I don't care. Right now, you about to really be crunched out
gone.
the door. So
And they gonna absorb that company even more. You thought Bungie was in dire straits before. They definitely gonna be now. PlayStation saying y'all own and do nothing unless we say.
what the hell? All right. So I'm gonna say this, man. Asha and the team, and I know I called some people some suckers. I'm gonna keep it gangster here. I'm gonna say this. Asha Sharman got to prove and earn our respects. But I'm gonna tell you, she said the word helix and all y'all forgot about everything. Oh my God, she's the new queen. Y'all went crazy. I said, y'all some easy suckers. Jokingly, y'all some easy suckers. Then she brought back FanFest. And I had to join the Asha Sharma bandwagon. Then she started giving out gifts. And I had to join the Asha Sharma bandwagon. But I ain't gonna lie. They just revamped. These are two of the same topics. They just revamped. They're saying the right things, right? They're saying the right things to get us back motivated. Xbox Nation is damn near back where it needs to be. Mentally. They revamped the achievement system. Not a big revamp, but something that needed to be done. The new update for the insiders, just having quick resume where I could turn it off for online games is a bonus for me because I get tired of games like Battlefield, 2K,
Call of Duty,
Madden, Call of Duty. This shit doesn't work with quick resume because it's online. Not because of quick resume, it's the style of the game. So having the option to take it off that list, bonus. But I am going to say this, man. That's not Asha's work.
Nope. That's the funny thing about it.
So, as much as we giving her the credit, this shit was in the works way before she came in. But what I do like is the greenlit situation that Xbox is giving her. Satya is giving her the green light. Make some changes. Do something drastic. Announce this, announce that. You good. That's why I think they was giving Phil a hard time. That's why he was out. I think they was giving my boy Phil a hard time. 38 years at the job, in a career. You don't leave before you drop a new baby.
And 25th anniversary.
Yo, listen. I think him and Satya didn't get along. This is me talking. Because too much shit happened too fast. He wanted out, he out. But right after that, the same day he break out, y'all give it to a new chick, a new woman, a new CEO, which I have nothing against her. I don't know her. Probably gonna meet her at FanFest. Probably gonna take some pictures. But I'm gonna say this for the record. We know the next runner-up was Sarah Bond, right? She was the lead on Xbox hardware and games.
Mm-hmm.
You bringing somebody, all of us at our job here, imagine you got a position and you aiming at the supervisor position and your supervisor comes to you one day and says, you know what? I want you to train this individual to take my spot. Fuck out of here. I ain't doing that. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I just want to say this, man. Nobody like what happened. The shit hit everybody by storm. But I ain't gonna lie. With her announcing these things, I'd have preferred it from Phil. But you cannot deny that Xbox morale is back up. Just saying alone that we're gonna prioritize hardware and exclusivity. But I'm gonna say this. I think we're gonna get an exclusive announcement in June. And I'm gonna say this. Don't ask for exclusivity and you don't fucking support the game.
Thank you.
Because the reason they did what they did was lack of support by this community. Yes, they could be a third-party publisher. They could do that. They could continue to put the games of the companies that they purchased those bodies, the Call of Duties, right? The Blizzard games, the Bethesda games. They can do that third-party shit still, but not that Xbox first party. I don't think PlayStation deserves South of Midnight.
No. Have we gotten a definitive date for that one yet?
My wallet's in there. So, South of Midnight is out, or is about to drop. It's either out or no. I think it's out now. Let me know in the chat, man. But I'm saying, don't ask for these amazing situations, right? Don't ask for this and don't support. I don't want to hear you. If you follow me and don't support, get your ass out of here. And I'm not saying buy every game. Buy what fits your ecosystem. But stop crying. Stop crying because they're making money. Now,
South of Midnight just released March 31st.
So I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this. They didn't buy Gears. So we going to start there. If they ain't buy it.
Buying South of Midnight, I guarantee you that.
If you ain't buy it, you don't deserve it. I know y'all want that Forza. I don't think they deserve that either. That Combat Evolved, I don't think you deserve that either. Y'all too busy shutting down your own studios over there. Resistance, Killzone.
Like you said, especially the games where they go, all y'all got is Halo, Gears, Forza.
I know they don't deserve Fable.
So yeah, and they wasn't talking about Fable because if they wanted to play anything else, it was Halo and Fable. So they was always quiet, even though they dumped on the rest of them. They didn't dump on Fable, but because they thought that game was never coming back. As far as those games, to me, if you're going to say we're going back to quote unquote what Xbox is, those 4 games would be the exclusive. If you don't make anything else exclusive, because of course we know Call of Duty will never be exclusive.
Right.
Gears,
and it
Gears, Halo,
be.
Forza.
They did sign a contract Fable. Though. They had to sign a contract for Call of Duty.
Yeah, for 10 years. That'll
10
go
years,
fast.
not 10 games. I just want people keep. Oh yeah, they got it. No, they got it for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. South of Midnight has a 4.83 on PlayStation Store.
But out of what though? Is it out of 5 or is it out of 10? That's what I was going to ask, Coach.
I think it's 5, but I'm not sure.
Yo, Coach,
I'll have to look up.
Let him give it that answer. Yo, Coach, give us that answer. Is it 4.8 out of 5 or is it 4.8 out of 10? Because 4.8 out of 5 is a great score.
But out of 5.
Score. Oh wow!
He said out of 5. So
wow.
So people, but it's the sales. I'm gonna have to look and see how it's sold so far on there. But it's a great game, and I knew if anybody,
it's a great game.
It's a perfect game for PlayStation fan people. If they like to play third person over the shoulder fantasy type games,
Great story, great interaction.
and even though a lot of Xbox people were crapping on the game, talking about the
Stop
fight
motion
mechanics. No, well, no, they were saying the fight
and it's
mechanics
stop
are
motion.
well, yeah, but when I was saying the fight mechanics are repetitive, there's not much into fighting. If you're one of them people that you're used to playing a lot of these games on PlayStation and it's more cutscenes than actual gameplay, this one would be right up your alley too, because the fight system is not that complicated.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
I hope y'all
anybody
like
should
that
want to play that
animation on the
game.
screen. I hope y'all like that animation on the screen. I put a
It's
lot of work into my thing.
it's fantastic.
But listen,
That's right, Joker. A great game and great soundtrack.
yo, shout out
That's
to
that.
Joker, man. Shout out to my man Joker that pulled up on me at PAX. That's what I'm talking about. Meet me in public. Meet me outside. Now, I might not be there next year because I'm aiming at GDC and I'm aiming at my bucket list. My dream place to go is CES. All the tech shit that I'm into. I might. They might have to take me out of there. I might be moist on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? Because it's either GDC or CES will replace PAX next year, and GDC cannot replace CES and me. I'm gonna try to do both, but we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. I appreciate that. Shout out to my man Joker, man. Good dude, man. It's good when people pull up on you. And, yo, I immediately recognized him. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Super approachable individual, great individual, and a supporter, man. Shout out to you, Joker, man. And it was a pleasure meeting you again. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like our third PAX or something like that. Maybe I met you. It has to be at least the third PAX that we met up. So shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my guy. Listen, man, just support the games. Support the games, and I want to get into a situation that's pissing me off. Pissing me off. When I say Microsoft, you say Halo. Microsoft is Halo. I just finished watching the series because y'all posted that. I bought the series on Blu-ray. Meant to buy it in 4K Blu-ray. Bought the regular Blu-ray. That was crazy. I usually don't make those mistakes, but I end up keeping it. The quality was good. I didn't really care. But I'm going to say this, man. You listen. One thing I don't like, even at my job, I had to balk on people at my job, man. I had to balk on people at my job, supervision, because my job is very important to New York City ecosystem, workforce, and everything's of that nature. We are first responders on everything. When Katrina happened, they sent bus operators out there to move the people from New York. Okay? New York bus operators was out in New Orleans moving people to different states. We moved the country. We definitely moved the city. Okay? I just got on my bosses because they was talking crazy. I'm like, y'all don't drive the bus. You don't move no city. You don't come to work. Nobody cares. Let 200 of us not show up. Let's see what the city look like then. We went on strike for 3 days. New York City had people walking on bridges. For 3 days. From Harlem to Brooklyn. From Bronx to Brooklyn and Queens. Staten Island. We very important. So when management gets involved with gaming or anything of that nature, management could be Phil Spencer. You don't make games. You are not the devs. You're not the artists. You're not the directors. You're not the writers. So now we get to Halo. Your top franchise got turmoil. Let me repeat that. Your top franchise has the worst turmoil. And it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing what's going on in the Halo studios, the Halo team, the Halo leadership and management. It is embarrassing. Shout out to Be Nice. It is embarrassing to see a beloved billion-dollar franchise mismanaged. People are losing their jobs for speaking up. People are taking out lawsuits, suing. In a studio that is guaranteed to win by giving a decent story and great gameplay. It's a win every time. And y'all out here fumbling the ball. Y'all fumbling the ball. It's 2 yards to go. Fourth and goal. You run the ball and you fumble right before you get to the end zone. This is pathetic. You're being accused of things that is crazy. Crazy. I think this is something Matt Booty need to look into directly. Asha need to look into directly because the management team over there is dropping the ball on the top franchise for Microsoft. Now, chat, man. Oh, we got to get to that Spartan 5 gifted memberships before we go to my man. You already know who the MVP birthday boy, Spartan 66. No, that was Stone Fox. No, that was Spidey. My bad. Shout out to my man Spartan 6616. The 5 gifted memberships. Don't let me get these names crossed. I don't want to get killed out here. Shout out to Joker being a member. But I'm going to say this, man. You can't no way near have anything negative to say around this super team over there at the Halo squad. Now, I'm going to go to you, Scrub, man. What the hell you think is going on, and what can he do to fix it? Because there's some higher-ups that's talking shit. Ever since Homegirl left, I forgot her name right now. Ever since she left, Halo's been in disarray for the last 3-4 years.
Bonnie Parker.
Is that her name?
Ain't it? Is it Parker? It's Bonnie. It's Ross. Bonnie Ross.
Bonnie Ross. There you go.
That's what it is. That's what I don't know where I got Parker from. Yeah. Here's the thing. When you got folks that's been together in a team as long as they have, and then those same people start to get into management, and then they have their favorites in whatever parts of the development studio, you're gonna get your favorites, you're gonna get your likes, and then you got some people that when they get in management, they become jerks. They was the cool co-worker, but then when they get into management, then they become jerks. I got the power or whatever. To the fact that you had so many people getting shut down for having ideas that was different than what the main group or a main person wanted to do, and they would just let go. We've been hearing that a lot around studio. We've been hearing that in some Sony development studios, Xbox, other ones across the whole gaming industry. It's this person is the head of the studio and they want this thing and this thing in the game, and then the only people who ever move up or keep their jobs for sure are the ones that agree and yes man and yes yes sir, everything they want done. And it just becomes a big club of the same group think. Sometimes that's why you don't have new innovation on games, because everybody wants to keep the same ideas, especially because the same person been in charge for 10, 15, 20 years. So it's sad to see, because it's not the first time we're hearing that with 343 Studios, and it just keeps leaking out more and more. Now, what I will say is sometimes you just have a disgruntled employee, but that's not what it is all the time.
Is that
Every time this,
you know why it's not this? It's 7 of them now. 7 different divisions.
I was just about to say that.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just like when you have these allegations against these higher up people, assault or other different things, misconduct. Okay, one person, you might say that's a he said, she
Right,
said.
right. Like
You
homegirl with
start
the
getting,
robe situation. They try to make me wear a robe, and I'm like,
but then when you start getting these 10, 15, 20
right,
allegations, it's
right.
like, come on, bro, what's going on? This is a big ass conspiracy. If all these 20 people are lying and you just told innocent, you doing something.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so it just got to do better. Somebody got to take over and really kind of clean shot, put their foot down. But here's the thing: we said this years ago. Isn't Matt Booty over Xbox Game Studios?
Yeah,
But even before
yeah,
Phil and Sarah Bond,
yeah.
so
He's
what
the
are you
first line of
doing?
the. Yeah, you
But
listen.
but guess what? But guess what? You still here.
Yeah,
You still here. I'm
yeah.
not trying to, hey, I ain't trying to bite the hand that feed me because Xbox don't feed me. But it's like you just got to upgrade, and all of this was happening under your watch. I said this long time ago. Matt Booty being over all development it's too many studios. There's no way you can find out what's going on and make sure everybody's staying on schedule and make sure there's no problems when you're over 20 development studios, closer to 30. There's no way you can keep up with that having that one person there. So like what's going on, Matt? Because I can't tell
Right,
you what anybody else is doing.
right.
It got to be better. This is a tentpole franchise for this company, and you can't have those problems because you need and you want quality
Especially
people in your
publicly.
studio. Yes, to make great games.
Look at
But
this
then if folks
gameplay,
are
man.
yeah, but if folks are fleeing your studio, some are leaving, some are being fired, and then some people just looking at this saying, "Oh, well, I don't want to go work over there." You're making it a harder time for you to put out the best product out your studio. So something needs to be done.
Yo, listen, man. This is my favorite fucking game. Get y'all shit together. Get y'all shit together. I eat, sleep, and shit. Halo. And technically, my second favorite character in the history of gaming is Kratos. I've never faulted from that. Master Chief is my go-to. Kratos is my backup. Facts. I love Gears, but there's no one character I'm in love with. No bromances over there. I love the game in general. But Kratos and Master Chief? Nah, you can't fuck that up. I'm sorry. And I'm very disappointed. I do not want to hear this around a game that I'm looking forward to the next game. You know, I'm going to tell y'all something gangster, man. I got a friend very close to me. And Halo got delayed from Xbox Series X launch. Now, I'm not one of them content creators who's going to take to the channel and fucking bash the company because I'm fucking pissed. Shout out to my brother. I'm on the phone yelling at the top of my lungs as a grown ass man because my game, my personal favorite, got delayed at a system launch, which it needed to. But that don't mean I wasn't in my feelings. But what I didn't do is do some sucker shit and just go on a pizza face guy tirade because I didn't get what I want. But I did call my boy. And he listened to me. And he said, Lemon, it'll be all right. I was like, no, fuck that! My game is not at launch. And I was furious. But I didn't take it to the public. I can say it now because it's years later. But I was furious. I love the Halo universe. I love it. Get y'all shit together. Get y'all shit together. Because I swear to God, if it wasn't for Halo, I might not have been the Xbox connoisseur that I am today. And I'm telling you, that's the facts. I love Forza Motorsport. I'm going to do a calibration of my steering wheel, my new stand and all that. I'm going to be doing that soon. But I love Gears. I love Fable. But I stand 10 toes down. Halo is God to me. That's a religion to me. And if y'all don't get y'all shit together, we gonna have a problem. Because that should not be happening like that, man.
Yeah, and we was hearing rumors of problems like this before Infinite came out. So that's the worrying part about it is.
You know what, Joker? I'm going to say this to you with that statement you wrote that I got highlighted. The fucking new Halo is not new. It's not.
It's Halo 1 Plus.
Yeah, we've been playing that shit for years. If you want to play the multiplayer, get the Master Chief Collection. We don't. First of all, I'm not even excited to fucking get that game because we've been playing this shit for bro. We've been playing that shit for so long. I don't even care about that game.
I just want to play the
I ain't gonna lie to you.
The prequel missions. The prequel missions with Sergeant. So
right, to see what
that's
they
all
gonna
the
do
thing
after.
I'm looking at.
Right,
yeah.
but other son, that shit is new to ponies. That shit ain't new to us. When they was like, oh, it's an Unreal 5, I was like, so what? I don't care. It's not a new Halo. I want Infinite Part 2. I don't want the shit again. We had the Master Chief Collection. I don't care. I'm not that you're not supposed to care. I'm saying me. I don't give a fuck. you gave the PlayStation people Gears Reloaded with the multiplayer. They knew not to go and play in that shit with crossplay. You know what's gonna happen to you.
Mm-hmm. They turn that sucker off.
They not playing with your ass.
Because most Xbox people do not want to play against other Xbox people in Gears. All that wall bounce.
Yo,
man.
listen, man. Like 100 said, you know how me and 100 met? We was playing Gears, and I was busting the whole team ass in Gears. And we get back, it's a private lobby, we get back, he like, who the fuck is this Lemon? This motherfucker's killing everybody in Gears. And I don't do all that wall bouncing shit because that shit get me dizzy. But I'm a shooter. And one thing I do know how to do, like my boy Scrub, we shooters. We don't have to know the game. We may need to know the map sometime or get accustomed to the map. But once we see you, you a dead man walking. That's a fact. We are shooters. But listen, man, please get your shit together. Please. I don't ask for nothing. Please don't fuck my series up. Please. Please, man. Not Halo. I don't want you to fuck up no game. But listen, fuck Fable up.
Whoa, no.
Fuck that. I'm saying this is me talking. I ain't saying for us. I'm talking about for me. You fucked up Fable, I'll be like, I can accept that. You fuck up Gears, we got a problem. You fuck up Forza, we got a problem. And you fuck Halo up, I might be saying, I might make a video. I'm switching to PlayStation permanently. If you fuck up what keep me here, don't mess up my game, man. Please don't mess up my game, man. Woo. I'm sorry, Scrub. I ain't mean it though. I love Fable, but if I had to pick out the big four, Fable dead. Fable dead. Even though I'm excited for Fable,
I'd say
dead.
mess up a Forza game. Mess up a Horizon game first before you mess up them other three.
I got a $300.
Because you come back.
I got a $300 steering wheel. You know I'm not doing that. Nope. Matter of fact, I got my steering wheel so fucking good. Me and Colt was talking about it. Yo, I gotta calibrate the shit a little bit down because the force feedback is fucking crazy. Y'all said I should have spent like $150. This shit too real. So, but anyway, man, we're gonna get to the last topic, man. And this is a topic that's crazy. Sony is bleeding money. Now, I love my brother King David. He's my dark-skinned twin, but I'm gonna say this for the record. Hold on, let me get to the super chat before I keep it pushing. Let me get to that. Hold on, let me take this off. Get that off the screen and bring on, as P. Lump say, the titty lady. Be Nice said, if they fuck Halo up, give it to Doom Team, please. Yo, listen, facts. I'm with that. I can
I
go with
wouldn't be
that.
mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at that. That's a fact. That's a fact. But
Know what they doing.
let's get back to this Sony shit. This is the last top of the night, man. First of all, shout out to everybody that pulled up tonight, whether you watching now or later. It's a pleasure to have y'all here. We definitely try to do what it do. And we try to give y'all honest, true opinions and facts. And we also try to bring that energy and of course, the comedy. And we also steal your wife. Ask my man Scrub to the nurse.
Hey,
You better put a catheter on that chick.
don't be putting my name out there like that, man. Folks might really think that.
Player. Just listen to his voice. He's a sweet talker. I promise you. Listen, man. Sony is selling everything. PC division gone, TV division gone, and you said, "Lemon, it's not gone." They partnered with TCL. No, they got 49%. TCL got 51%. It's gone. They don't have the controller percentage. We know business. PC's gone, cell phones gone. Yo, listen, now they are bleeding still money, and what's crazy, they are selling studios, they're selling departments, they're giving away digital rights to Netflix. Yo, listen, I still have the #1 Sony receiver ever made in my bedroom. 5.1, best receiver they ever made. I still own it. They are a shell of themselves. Yeah, they the top console seller, but nobody's buying the first party like they would like. They're losing money. They can't have too many more Concords and Marathons under their belt. They can't keep putting investments into video games, all these GAASs, these games as a service, and keep canceling them. That's money wasted. They can't keep spending
Next Horizon game.
300. Wow, disrespectful. You can't keep spending $350 million and you don't get no returns. You're making like 150 back. Okay? You can't keep investing in VR and y'all not buying it. I say y'all because I got it. Okay? They can't keep losing. They're selling off their stocks. Their stocks is down. And you know what's crazy? And I'm talking to you ponies, not the PlayStation fans. How the fuck everybody else see this and you don't see shit? But you talking about Xbox all day. Every PlayStation channel got an Xbox hate section. But
What you mean section? It's usually the whole damn show.
I tried to give them benefit of the doubt. And I'm saying, like, do you not see this company burning from within? And I invest in Sony. So you think, listen, my PlayStation 5 is dusty as fuck. I need to clean it. You know it don't do well with dust. I need to clean it.
That's like a hot.
Yeah.
Super hot fire.
And I don't want that shit to burn down that shit next to my G5 TV, 77 inches. Can't start no fire near that. But I want to know, Scrub. I want to know what can Sony do to turn this ship around? Because in the 80s and 90s, Sony was so much on fire. They put their wallets in everything, from headphones, VHS tapes, movie studios. They had over 700 movie studios. Oh, I got some MDR2s. I got
some of my favorite XMs.
Yeah.
XM5s.
I got the 4s. But what's crazy, they had their hand in everything. They used to have the #1 selling TV. They've been getting kicked in the teeth. Now Hisense and TCL done bust their ass in TVs. Samsung's still #1. LG is #4. Sony is #5.
Is Sony behind Vizio?
No.
Oh, because I'm about to say.
No, LG's #4. That's why when people be talking that OLED shit, I said OLEDs do not sell more than LEDs. Stop.
No, because OLEDs cost more.
Right, stop. We got to stop the cap. But what's crazy is these people like Nib, Mooch, things of that nature. I call out names because I'm not lying. They lie. They paint this picture for the community to support them. Yo, PlayStation's doing fine. Sony is not doing fine. PlayStation is complaining about their first party games not being sold properly. Now, this is the question for you, because this is what I said last night on P Lump Show.
Okay.
Owning a PlayStation 5 right now, for me, don't make no sense. Now, this year, I'm getting 2 games, Saros and the X-Men. I mean, Wolverine, right?
Mm-hmm.
After that, I don't know, right? But all last year, there was nothing. Nobody want to play Death Stranding, even for free.
On the beach.
I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. But I'm saying their first party games are not doing the numbers that they would like. Mm-hmm. So my question for the chat and the question for my brother Scrub, last topic of the night. Okay, Mike, you got to tell me, what are you playing on your PlayStation? Because I look at the top 15 to 20 games and I don't see no. Yeah, okay, Phantom Blade Zero. I got to go with that. I'm anxious for that too. Yeah, I'm anxious for that.
You messy, Ultra. Baby steps.
No, fuck out of here. Babies does. Anyway, so Mike Johnson, you gotta tell me, what are you excited for? Okay, that's 3 games. 3 games in a whole year, and last year wasn't shit. But I crickets, right. I want to know what you playing that I need to play on PlayStation. And I got the VR. Name a VR game, I'll buy it. I want to know from the chat and you, Scrub, what can they turn around and what can they do? And if you ever catch me playing Dark Slayer, you ever catch me playing Baby Steps, I will load my gun and let you kill me. I will stand there and take one to the chest. Facts. Phantom Blade is gonna be the shit. I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mike, I'm waiting for your answer, Mike. I'm waiting for your answer. It's taking you too long. It's taking you too long to answer.
Here's the thing. PlayStation right now really don't care what first party game you play this year. And I'm telling you that, not that I'm saying that I know for sure, like I've been talking to insiders, but they really don't care what first party game you playing, because they want to make sure that you playing GTA 6 and the new Call of Duty on PlayStation and the new Madden and the new 2K. Your Fortnites, your Minecrafts. That's what they care about, because that's where their bread and butter is. What is going to hurt PlayStation more than anything is if they actually go through with all this BS that everybody's been talking about, saying they are pulling these games off of PC. If they pull these games, and I'm not saying games that are already on there, but I'm just saying that you're saying first party games we are going to keep on our console only. You're going to run into that same problem. You're going to start losing money with the sales that you claim you want. And then what's going to happen? 2 years from now, a year from now you're going to run and say, oh, we about to put Wolverine on PC. And the PC players are going to halfway care about it. You're going to have some that are going to want to play it, but then you're going to lose sales on it. And the reason why it's the most important time for you to not pull games off of PC, it's because your console's too damn high. $900 for a PS5 Pro. At $700, you could say, oh, well, there's a cheaper one that's $600. That's still higher than what the original price is. And you could say Xbox doing the same thing. You are correct. These prices are steady going up instead of going down like they're supposed to be, like any and every generation has done before then.
Facts.
So when you do that, you take the games off of PC where there's a whole vast number. Because, I mean, what's your biggest game that was on PlayStation and PC? Helldivers. Without PC, Helldivers would have been a flop. Okay.
Without PC, it is a flop.
And that's just facts. So if you're trying to make this money, The only reason why nobody was buying Spider-Man 2 on PC is because they had to wait a year and a half. The only reason why they weren't buying the original Spider-Man because they had to wait more than 2 years, 3 years for it. Whatever game you want to list, if it did not sell day and date with the console, is a problem. You're not going to get those sales. You want to put it on there year and a half later on. Because right now, I don't own a PS5. I don't own a PS5 Pro. I definitely not going to go buy one right now for Wolverine and say, because if I'm going to get it, I want the best quality. So I'm going to get the Pro. And why would I get the Pro for $900 to play Wolverine? Because I don't know what's coming on after that.
You see, and Mike Johnson, I told you, tell me what's to play last year. I asked you a specific question, and you did not answer it. I already said Wolverine and Saros, and somebody else reminded me that Phantom Blade is coming out. Okay, that's 3 games I'm buying. But I had the PlayStation 2 years prior.
And that's facts, be nice. Without PC, Marathon is Concord.
But let me say this.
We're seeing that right now. Somebody put Outride is better than Saros. Wow. That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. But yes, Spartan without the Xbox on ODST DLC, Helldivers wouldn't have had a chance. A lot of people, a lot of Halo people, a lot of Xbox people did buy that game and then turned around and spent the $22 or whatever for that DLC pack. And it wasn't like you got the outfit. You then had to buy it, then grind it out to get the full outfit. So I was like, man, that's messy right there when I figured that out. But yeah, $900 for the one game. And when I say one game, you could say, oh, it's Wolverine, it's Saros, it's this. There are about 15 to 10% of PlayStation players that will actually buy and play all 3 of those.
Now, let me say
because
this.
Everybody's not that type of player.
Yeah,
so it's going to be rare that they're going to get all 3.
They didn't run out there and bought Returnal. They didn't run out there and buy Returnal.
That's facts.
We're not going to do the cap. I was part of that 500,000.
Because Returnal is a harder, grindy game.
But I'm going to say this. Mike Johnson, I asked you a straight question. I already named 2 games that I'm getting for the system. And I was reminded about Phantom Blade Zero. That's 3 for the year. But what about last year? What about the year before?
What are you playing now?
What are you playing? Question. Right. What are you playing on your PlayStation that I need a PlayStation right now? Because I look at your top 15 to 20 games, I don't see one first party in there. I see the usual games. Fortnite, Madden, 2K,
Call of Duty.
Yeah, right. Call of Duty, fucking Minecraft, fucking Sea of Thieves. Listen, so why
Forza Horizon?
Why am I buying a PlayStation? You talking about the end of this year, Wolverine. I didn't buy, that's why my PlayStation dusty. Because I didn't buy a system to be sitting at it, looking at it. I asked you a straight question and you talk about Wolverine. That shit ain't even out. What you playing? Take a screenshot. Share it to me on Twitter. Take a screenshot of your last 10 played games. I guarantee you, it's not a good look for first party. I'm just saying. And it's not an attack on you, but this is facts. When I pull up that list and look, top 15 to 20 games, there's no Sony first party in there. It ain't like that on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that on Xbox. We got our first party games in there, and we got the same third parties you got if you only got a PlayStation. Now, I have multiple systems, so that's my problem with owning a PlayStation, just like my Nintendo. I don't buy a fucking Switch to play Resident Evil 9. That's blasphemy.
Mm-hmm.
I buy a Switch for Nintendo shit, but Nintendo drops shit. Nintendo drops games that will never go nowhere else. When you have a Series X and a PlayStation and you get Madden across the board. When you get 2K, across the board. WWE, across the board. I can keep going.
crossplay killed console war. You might not want to think that because
Yep.
you think first party, but when you can play with your friends, I ain't never got to play a third party multiplayer game on PlayStation anymore because it's crossplay. I don't have to buy 2 copies of my favorite games,
No, yo,
multiplayer
bro,
games.
Mike, I get it. I have a gaming PC too. I have multiple gaming PCs, multiple. I get it, but I'm saying if you a sole owner of PlayStation, Sony's complaining about their games not being bought. This is not Lemon saying it. This is Sony saying our first party studios ain't doing what they supposed to. First
And
of
you
all,
taking them off of PC.
no,
Those are
that
two
no,
problems.
no. I don't think they're doing that. Remember, that's
Well,
a rumor. That's a rumor. That wasn't facts.
That's what I'm saying. If they do that, that is the biggest mistake they can do.
They're gonna be hurt. And you know what PlayStation got to do? Day and date.
They got to.
Because
for folks like Mike Johnson, because he says I have a gaming
right.
PC.
This dude went online and said, "Yo, I got a gaming PC. I buy my games over here. This is my Xbox." You think Xbox give a damn? They're a PC company first. They supposed to have games on PC. They're supposed to have their games over there. That's not a discredit where you buy the game at. It's not a discredit. They're supposed to have their games on that platform. I'm just saying, man, my PlayStation is dusty because I only play PlayStation exclusives. Only. I don't play Madden over there. I don't play 2K over there. I don't play Battlefield over there. I don't play Call of Duty over there because I prefer my online experience on the online leader, Xbox platform. That's where I play my games at. Multiplayer.
That's the
But
only
if I had a
PlayStation 5
PlayStation,
stuff I own.
That's what I would be playing. Is Call of Duty, 2K, Madden, Tekken, City of Wolves. That's what I would be doing. But there's nothing on PlayStation that people are playing every day that you can't play on Xbox. That is my point. That's why my system don't get played. That's why it don't get played. Because everything y'all playing, not y'all, but I'm saying just in general, everything they playing on PlayStation, I own on Xbox. Everything. Including Fortnite. So it's like, it's dusty. Saros come out, I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna play.
And you're gonna have 10 updates.
Right? No. I update it all the time. I keep it updated.
Oh, okay.
I turn it on, but
it's
I
gonna
just
be half
don't
a
use
day
it.
of updates.
Yeah, I don't use it. But I'm just saying, being that I use it like Nintendo exclusively, it is what it is, bro. No matter how you try to clean it up,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
With the price hikes, folks gonna be scared to get one because it's gonna cost too much money for the hobby, especially
how about
for
this?
their children.
Bring out some VR shit so I can at least spark that up. They not even doing that. They're letting these companies release trash. Because I love the Alien game in VR. I love it. I got some great titles. But some titles I rebought. I bought Moss 1 and 2 again. The Walking Dead Sinners again. That I have on my Quest 3. Just to play on my PlayStation. But anyway. Listen,
Mike
people.
Johnson said, Lemon, you answer the question. Let's keep it real. And I think you just did.
I just did. I told you I don't play. I just told you I did answer it. I did keep it real. I only play exclusives over there. That's why my shit dusty.
And that's why I don't own one.
Phantom Blade come out, I'm on site. You just spent all my money, huh? You just freelancing. You got paid yesterday.
It's grapes.
It's my grapes.
No, it's not. How you know I didn't buy it for my money?
You don't have no money.
You tried.
See how your daughters use you? I give her my card. I tell her about a couple things. She come back with 3 bags of groceries. This some bullshit.
I come with 2.
See, they're just 2 bags,
Yo,
not 3.
Hold on. Is that water, candy, grapes? Did I get something?
Soda, juice, toilet tissue.
saw the juice and toilet tissue. Yo, listen, man, somebody shut her mic off. Anyway, man, I got to get in here and cook for this. I got to slave over the stove now and cook for this little sucker. But I'm cooking some big pork chops, no diddy. Listen, man, yo, Wolverine going to be a good one. I'm not really excited for that character, even though he's my favorite X-Men. I don't even know where this chat is at to turn it off. Hold on, I know what to do. Got that. Shout out to my brother back from the dead. I didn't see you in there. Oh, yes, I did. I hit you. Crispy Bomb, seeing you. Gen X Gamer, see you in the building. Appreciate y'all. Listen, Phantom Blade plays better on that 395 plus AI Max versus you trying to call out my stuff, son? Cause you know I got that 395. You know I got that AI plus AMD hardware. You know I got that. But anyway, the stun is real. Yo, listen, man. That is the end of the show. Yo, P Lump has some personal situations. My condolences to him and his family. Stop giving my brother a hard time. Yeah, I know that boy ape shit crazy, but we love him here. Listen, man. Scrub, where can he find you? And will you be here next week?
Next week? Yeah.
I know you got some gigs coming up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay on top of that.
I do got some gigs next week. I will be here next week. Just not the week after that.
She can get away with it, Yobi.
Yeah, I'll be in Florida in two weekends. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I call it Twitter. It's gonna be Scrub Nurse with the number 3 behind it. You can also find me on my Twitch channel, Scrub_Nurse. You can find me on TikTok, that is Scrub_Nurse, and then of course here on YouTube, that is Scrub Nurse Gaming. So we appreciate you all coming checking us out, having fun. Shout out to the replay gang.
Yeah,
let's get these likes up before you leave. Hit that like button before you roll out here.
Wait. That
might be much appreciated.
Yeah, you know what? We should have. Well, hold on. Let me see what this really at. Because sometimes you got to refresh the page.
Well, you got to refresh. We had 34. Can we get to 40 on the way?
Yeah,
we sure appreciate that.
Hit that like button, man. It helps the algorithm, man. Yo, listen, man. As we always do, we try to give you the facts, man. And great conversation, Mr. Mike Johnson. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that show up. Listen, man. We'll be here next week doing some gaming shit. And listen, if you on X, man, you see somebody that's doing something that you want to do or can't do, and they're celebrating their gaming, and you don't have nothing good to say, please don't say nothing.
Let it be.
It's embarrassing. You're a grown ass man, and it shows that you got to do better in life. You know what I'm saying? It really shows you got to do better in life. Shout out to my man Paris for continue to provide great context and content to what we do out in these streets.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, my godfather used to tell me, if you ain't got no haters, then you ain't doing the right thing. So I guess Paris is out here super deluxe winning because these dudes is crazy weird. But listen, man, we getting out of here. If you're watching it now, or you watching it later, it's greatly humbling. We're overachieving with our numbers in terms of the subscribers versus the views, and that's because this community stays focused and they rock with us. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. And like I said, we'll see y'all next week. And that's as I always say, bring your game and not your name. And those are the facts. I'll see y'all next week, people. Everybody stay safe. Enjoy yourselves. Get a drink. Do whatever you like. Smack some ass. And hide your wives from goddamn Scrub. He's out here.
Bam, bam, bam.